So we're here at the North America Honeybee Expo, and I thought this was the coolest product I've seen. This hive called the Atria. It's in Canada.
Yes.
And I wanted you to show this off because it's unlike anything I've ever seen. What do we have here, Sandra?
So we have a AZ Langro Hybrid that is our design. It's patented in Canada and the US. I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour of how it works.
Okay.
So traditional hive, you've got to take your supers off every time you inspect. Those supers can be up to 80 pounds. That's probably everybody's least favorite part about beekeeping.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a backyard beekeeper, you're a sideliner, the only way you're doing that is with your own muscles.
Yeah.
So with our system, you don't need to do any heavy lifting to get at your brood chamber. All we have to do is take off a door and open up our door. So this is our brood chamber on rails.
Okay.
This is mounted at a comfortable height for whatever user. You're a little bit taller than I am, so this might be mounted a little bit higher.
Yeah.
This can totally be used by someone from the sitting position as well. We would mount it lower to the ground.
Yeah.
We're working it a little bit differently than a traditional Langstroth, but we are still working it to top down in the brood chamber. So when we want to do an inspection, we are working from the top down, just like this. We're looking at our frames in a standard position, but that's where the similarities end. When I want to expand my hive in the spring, say I've got a brand new nucleus colony, they only take up a small amount of space. So we only want to give them access to this chamber.
Mm-hmm.
So we put the solid divider on, we close it on up, and the bees only have access to this chamber until they have outgrown their box. The same as any other system. They fill up one box, then we give them more. As the season goes on and we find we've got a very healthy colony and they need more room, maybe we have a flow coming on, that's when we're going to move the dividers and we're going to give the bees more space. So this solid divider, which also doubles as a feeder tray, this pops right out. That's going to start moving up. So now our bees have access to 2 chambers. And I put my queen excluder in right here. Keep our queen down in the bottom, doing her thankless day in, day out job. Now the bees have access to the 2nd chamber. As the season goes on and the colony starts to grow, maybe we've got another flow on, that's when that solid divider is starting to move up the outside of the system. And we put in a pass-through divider, and this is to keep the bees from building burr comb in between the different levels. Okay. We could add another pass-through divider to super all the way up to the top.
And where do people go to find out information on the hive?
So you can go to our website at apivera.ca. We're a Canadian company, APIVERTE.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.